Good afternoon, members of the media. First of all, I'd like to extend Bermuda Police Services sincere condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Verneil Richardson, who tragically lost his life early this morning. Mr. Richardson was here at the property of the Bailey's Bay Cricket Club in Hamilton Parish, where a function was being held. He was involved in an altercation where he was eventually stabbed. Emergency medical technicians attended. Unfortunately, Mr. Richardson succumbed to his injuries. I would encourage any persons who may have information or knowledge in relation to this incident to please make contact with the detectives involved in this case. Any person who may have been with or seen Mr. Richardson within the last 24 hours are also advised to make contact with the officers involved in the case. At this time, I'm going to invite Chief Inspector Nicholas Pedro to come and give everyone an update on where we are with the investigation.
Good afternoon, members of the media. Just following on from Mr. Howard's comments, as Mr. Howard said, Mr. Verneil Richardson, a 21-year-old male, tragically lost his life in the car park located behind me in the early hours of this morning. A full complement of detectives from the Serious Crime Unit is investigating the matter. We have processed the scene, obviously, at this point, and we are continuing to review evidence and CCTV footage that we've gathered from the scene. It is being treated as a case of murder, and as I indicated earlier this morning in my initial press conference, we recognize that members of the public were inconvenienced during the course of the initial investigation, and we do apologize for that, but we must understand that the integrity of a crime scene must come first, and people's tempers obviously get frayed when we have to do these things and people get inconvenienced. But I also recognize that some of the people that were inconvenienced last night could very well have witnessed what occurred and be able to assist us in bringing the offender or offenders to justice. Obviously, there are a number of people out there that may have seen it, as I already said, and who may know what happened or may be able to assist us in bringing the offenders to justice. So I'm again asking for those people to come forward and assist us to do just that. People can get in contact with the police on the main switchboard number, which is 295-0011, or on the independent and confidential Crime Stoppers number. Thank you.
We do not believe that the incident that took place has any reflection on the club itself or the business that's actually here. We will have our community action team officers. They will be canvassing and speaking with members of the community to just reassure them, hear what they have to say. Hopefully they'll provide us with some information, and as I said earlier, hopefully we'll have the offender and or offenders in custody.
Chief Inspector, can you speak to the question of whether any arrests were made here last night, not necessarily in relation to the incident?
I'll let Mr. Howard speak to you.
Yes, I can confirm 3 arrests were made here. And I'm going to take the opportunity because I'm made to understand that some people were concerned that persons were arrested. The police service has a duty of care to the members of the public that were here. But we have, more importantly, a duty of care to the victim and to the victim's family and to a crime scene. So for the members of the public, I would like them to understand that there are times that when you're at a function or something somewhere and an incident takes place and it becomes a crime scene, if your vehicle is there, if you are there, if your child is there, then you become part of that crime scene. And the officers have a duty of care to ensure that they, 1, obtain as much information from you as possible, 2, obtain all the information for the vehicles that may be here and or passengers. So there are times where people will be inconvenienced. So all I ask is that in future when you're here and there's a crime scene, that's what you're going to have to expect. And we will do our best to get you on your way. But remember, our duty of care is to the victim, to the crime scene, and to the family first.